Today is the first day of our UK adventure, and we're heading to the bustling heart of it all, London. I'm super excited to see what this iconic city has in store for us. The excitement builds as we get closer to this vibrant metropolis. We first took Mark's car to the British Museum. The weather there was really bad, light rain was falling with strong winds. Founded in 1753, the British Museum is one of the world's oldest and largest public museums. Inside, we came across many fascinating Chinese artifacts, including delicate porcelain vases with intricate patterns, ancient bronze ritual vessels that once played important roles in ceremonies, and even some well-preserved traditional paintings, each telling stories of China's rich history. After that, we took the subway to Tower Bridge. Completed in 1894, this iconic structure was designed to allow ships to pass through the Thames. With its distinctive bascules that can be raised, its Victorian Gothic style makes it a symbol of London. Later, we hopped on the subway again to visit Big Ben, officially known as the Bell of the Great Clock at the Palace of Westminster. Cast in 1858, it's named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who oversaw its installation. Next to it stands Westminster Abbey, a 100-year-old church where British monarchs are crowned and many historical figures are buried. Finally, we visited the London Eye, a giant Ferris wheel built in 2000 to mark the new millennium. At 135 meters tall, it offers panoramic views of the city. We had a great time throughout the day, despite the rainy start. The joy of exploring these iconic spots, each with its own unique history, filled our hearts, making it a day full of wonderful memories. York's a cool old city, wrapped in these massive medieval walls, probably the best preserved in England. They've been there for ages, like over 2,000 years, and walking through the gates feels like stepping back in time. The weather was perfect today, sunny with a light breeze, so it was just nice to wander around. There were tons of street performers everywhere. We saw a guy juggling fire sticks, which was pretty crazy. People were gasping and clapping. Nearby, a musician was playing guitar and singing old folk songs, and a few kids were dancing along. We stopped to watch for a bit, laughing when the juggler pretended to drop a stick. It felt lively, not like a stuffy old museum day. York Minster is huge, you can't miss it. The spires are massive, and when we went inside, the stained glass in the big east window was amazing, all bright colors. It's the biggest medieval stained glass window in the world, apparently. We just stood there for a while, looking up at it. Then we hit the Shambles, that really old street with the crooked wooden buildings. They're so close together, it looks like they might lean into each other. It used to be where butchers worked, but now it's got cool shops, like one with wizard stuff. People say it's where Diagon Alley came from. Candy stores that smell like fudge, and little bookshops. We bought some fudge, it was super sweet, but good. In the afternoon, we went to the Yorkshire Museum. They've got Roman mosaics that still look colorful, and Viking silver coins. You could tell they're really old, all dented. Outside, there are gardens with the Ruins of St. Mary's Abbey. Some kids were running around there, and it was funny to think monks used to be there ages ago. By evening, we walked along the river, watching boats go by. The street performers were packing up, but the musician was still playing a slow song. We were tired but happy, sunburned a little, pockets full of fudge, and our phones full of photos. York's not just old stones. It's got a fun vibe too. Today started with us piling into Asif's car heading for Cambridge. The drive was nice, green fields all around, cows and sheep dotting the grass, and the sun peeking through the trees. We chatted the whole way, excited to get there. First stop in Cambridge was King's College, where Tsushima studied. We found that famous line from his poem carved somewhere. Quietly I leave, as quietly as I came. Kinda cool to see it in person. Like connecting with something you've read before. Lunch was at a little restaurant, nothing fancy, but the food hit the spot. Then we did the big thing, hunting on the river. The guy steering the boat was pretty good looking, and he knew his stuff, pointing out old buildings and telling us little stories about them. The views were great, willow trees hanging over the water, colleges with those classic old walls. Felt really relaxed, just floating along. After that, we hit a souvenir shop, bought some postcards, a cute little model of a punt boat, and even a mug with that Tsuhimo quote. Couldn't resist grabbing a few things to remember the day.
It cost a lot of money as well, because this was just a way for rich and powerful families to send their stupid sons to Cambridge to get a degree when they can't get it normally. Wish it was still a thing. Yeah. So it's quite fun.
Then off to the Fitzwilliam Museum. Wow! That place has so much stuff, ancient Egyptian mummies, old paintings, statues from way back. We wandered around for ages, checking out all the artifacts. Some of them were super impressive, like they'd been kept in perfect shape for hundreds of years. Dinner was steak, and it was delicious, cooked just right. Juicy in the middle, with good sides. We sat there eating and talking about all the things we'd seen that day. By the time we got back in Asif's car to head to Derby, it was getting dark. We were all tired but kinda sad the day was over. Cambridge was really nice, definitely a day we won't forget.